How's it going, everyone? I finally got this working. I think it's working anyway. Let me know if you can hear me, if the music's too loud, all the things, because this is a very new setup for me. And yeah, I'm keen to hear some feedback, so please do help me out by telling me what's wrong, nice and early on, so I can fix it up. As you can see, I'm in a new place. Look at this. I got lights on the wall. I got degrees on this side. Look at this. It's amazing. There's a couch. Oh my god. I could possibly just chill out there all the time. Welcome, everybody. It's good to see you all here again. I haven't done a live stream for a month, maybe over a month. I don't know, a little while now. And I was getting that itch where I had to come back here and talk with you guys and basically get everything going again, because it's just been too long since I talked to you all. So here I am. I'm back. I'm here to talk. Let's go through some questions. I've seen the chat is absolutely popping tonight, which is fantastic. It's good to see. I'll say hello to a couple of people who are here first. So, Cyberlytical, welcome. Dr. Deathfault, what's up? They call me Miyadi, what up, dude? Manas Mohit, how's it going, bro? Pon Vinesh, hello. Air Production Films, sup. Noel Akra, hello. And Exabyte Protocol. To everyone else, what up? Welcome to the chat. It's good to see you all here. It's great to be back on a live stream again. I haven't done one since I think last year or early this year. Last year. It was last year when I did one. So it's been a few months, but we're here. We're good. All right. Let me know. Is the sound good? Can you hear me over the music? Is the music too loud? Let me know. I'm going to start answering some questions while I wait for those questions, or for people to tell me if my sound is terrible or not. So, okay, Air Production Films comes in with the first question, and he says, "Yo, DC, what do you think of working for Dimension Data?" Do you work for Dimension Data? I used to do contracting for them. It was very intense, to say the least. The job was pretty full on. It was quite, there's quite a lot happening there. So, yeah, I would recommend it. It was very good, and I did learn a lot from the guys at Dimension Data. Even though I was contracting, I just found $5 in my wallet, in my pocket. Unbelievable. Yeah, I did learn a lot from the guys at Dimension Data while I was working on site at their client. So I was there for a short 6-month contract to cut over some cybersecurity controls and to help them at this client of theirs initiate a SOC team, because they didn't have a SOC yet and it was a government organization. And I utilized the resources from Dimension Data to help me with all this stuff. So yeah, it was pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. Manas and Mohit says, "Have you seen the Cyber Mentors 2021 Cybers Roadmap video?" I haven't, not yet anyway. I have tried to sort of step back from YouTube for a little while and calm down and cool down a little bit, and ease myself into the year, which is why you've seen me building things like the Lego Ferrari and changing the keycaps on my keyboard and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I've been sort of taking it pretty chill so far this year, to say the least, but I'm back here, and I'm happy to be here. Next question. Can you explain how to start in cybersecurity? I was wondering how long it would take for me to get down to this question. And the answer is that you need to try and gain experience in IT first. If you can, get a degree in computer science or cybersecurity or something in IT. Cybersecurity as a degree would be very helpful, would be super helpful if that's what you're looking to get into. And then, finding some certifications that are worthwhile doing to then push yourself forward. Now, before someone asks me what are the best certifications, the best certifications are the CompTIA Security Plus is a great starting point after you've done university or some sort of diploma or something. You've got that experience that you don't need to do an A+. You're already ready for a Security Plus. Security Plus first. After that, a CCNA, the routing and switching CCNA is good. It's good to get a role in something in networking. It's good for cybersecurity. It's good for everything. And HR absolutely love it. They just get so excited. It's fantastic. So yeah, CompTIA Security Plus, CCNA, routing and switching, and then the OSCP, the granddaddy of cybersecurity certifications. The OSCP. Everyone loves OSCP. I love an OSCP. It'll definitely get you a job. Just talk to the guy I was talking to a couple of weeks ago, or maybe months ago now, where he got his OSCP. The next day, I shit you not, the next day he was getting calls asking him if he'd like to have a job. I found a guy who was asking me if I could ask him if he could employ him, but he already had a job at this point. It took him days to get a job after getting OSCP. So, I mean, those results talk for themselves, really. And I've been saying this for years. Get CompTIA Security Plus, get a CCNA, get your OSCP. If you can do university, get a university degree if you can. I mean, you don't have to, but it'll definitely help you. Get that, and then you will be pure gold. You will get a job. It happens. It just happens. All right, enough hype about the OSCP. Let's get to the next question. All right, skip down past these. Loud and clear, sounds good. Music is a little lower the music. Okay, I will lower the music. Let me see how to do that. I'll do it like that. That should do it. All right. Love from India, not enough soju. I agree. I'm saving the soju for Saturday night. In fact, the Saturday night party is going to be so good that I had to write notes for my neighbors to say, because I've just moved here, and I was saying, hi, I'm Dave. I've moved in this apartment, and I'm going to have a party on Saturday night. So you're welcome to come. Who else is in here? Do hackers really use IRC? That's an interesting question. I would say hackers use whatever the hell they want. To be honest, they probably don't live in IRC. I would say they probably go through that. What's that one called? It's like Matrix.io or something like that. That really security focused group chat application, or they're talking through Signal, or yeah, I guess IRC if you really want, but I mean, you don't need IRC to be a hacker. Let me say that. SC, where do you live now? I still live in the same city. I'm literally 2 kilometers away from where I used to live, within walking distance. Just a bigger place. I've got my own room for the computer and stuff. So, yeah, this is, I'm still in Brisbane. I'm still here in Brisbane, despite being told to leave Brisbane. I'm still here. Yeah, I'm in a little 2-bedroom flat. It's kind of cool. I like it. Next question. Hello from Russia. What up? Please guide me. I'm so confused. A little bit more context there. How to start as a malware analyst? That's a pretty good question. The answer to that, I would say, is to get a degree. Now, I know a lot of people are going to get upset about, oh, I don't know, I want to get a degree. However, I say get a degree because in the degree, you learn so much about so many different things, especially programming languages and databases or databasing and decompiling stuff. Right? There's a whole section on it. And there's also a whole bit about discrete mathematics, which is very useful for things like malware analysis type work. So I would say get a degree in cybersecurity. That would be the easiest way to go. I've read so many articles that AI will destroy cybersecurity jobs. Is that true? That's from Jay Spector. This is probably the #1 question that comes up on every single video. And the answer to this is that AI will definitely take over some parts of cybersecurity. Some parts, not the whole thing will not be taken over by AI. Things like your entry-level SOC positions, those partially will or already are being taken over by AI. That's just how it works. They will eventually be phased out so that less people are doing such laborious tasks that they need to spend hours and hours on looking through logs or something. You can automate that. And there are so many different automation systems out there already. And I know AI is different to automation, but I'm trying to give you like a basic example here of how these sort of things do work. So yes, some parts of cybersecurity will be automated with AI. Will the whole industry be automated? I highly doubt it. Not anytime soon anyway. I think you've still got quite a bit of time. Also, the other thing is the industry is expanding at such a rate that the chance of you like getting a job and then doing what you thought you were going to do is very low compared to, it's a lower chance compared to what you're actually going to be doing because things are progressing so fast. It's not like you study for 3 years and then that's exactly what you do. It's not like you learn how to build a house and then you build a house. It's like you learn about all these different systems and then you get into that industry and you go, okay, this is different, but I know the basic fundamentals. So then you can sort of work your way in from there. All right, next question. Angelina Fu, what's up? Are you talking to me from work? Xinnian Kuai Le. Happy Chinese New Year to all the Chinese people out there. Gong Si Fa Sai. Respect and love to all of you. I hope you're having a great Chinese New Year's Eve tonight. Next question is from Antenna Mamo. I'm sorry, I've probably ruined your name. Love and respect from Ethiopia. Awesome. Can you tell us the future of cybersecurity in the next artificial intelligence revolution? Oh my god. Okay, I just answered this question. I do appreciate your question though. And I hope I answered it enough. If you have more context to that question though, please do throw it in the comments and I'll answer as best I can. Okay, Magesh Sao says, hey DC, from India, what's the scope for a CCNA guy like me in cybersecurity? The scope, starting out, I'm moving too much, so I'm going to pick up my mic. The scope coming in with a CCNA is to start with something like a network security engineer role. Now, the reason that you're going to start with a network engineering role is because it's a natural progression from network engineer who wants to move towards cybersecurity. So, once you do that, you get into a network engineer role, you then do a little bit of network security engineer. So you start doing port protection and different rule sets, maybe like firewall configuration as well, all of that good stuff. And you then have to certify yourself with things like the Security Plus and the OSCP to move away from networking and into security. It's exactly what I did, and it's what a lot of people out there are doing. Like, networking is just such a popular pathway into cybersecurity, so I mean, it's pretty good. I would highly recommend that for sure. Okay, next. I can see Muzz4567. He is he's a member of this channel. If you guys want a cool little thing next to your name that colors your name up and shows that you are supporting this channel, please do become a member. There's a link in the description to become a member of the channel. I do really appreciate it if you do. Also, if your question's not getting answered, I'm just sort of skipping over questions to get to them, the ones that stand out basically. So if you do want your question answered, drop a $1 tip in and I will 100% answer whatever the question is that you're asking. So keep that in mind. A said, how's the day going? It's going pretty good. It's Thursday night for me. It's almost 10 p.m. and I had a great dinner at my parents' house. I had a pretty chill day. It was pretty good. I got a lot of work done. Playing around with all sorts of different projects and stuff. And yeah, just getting super pumped, actually. I've been looking forward to this Q&A all day. I've been really excited to come in and talk to you guys. So yeah, it's been a good day. Okay. A+ is only good for people who do not know the basics from what a PC is made, how a PC communicates, etc. That's pretty true. So the A+, like I said earlier, is a bit of it's a waste of time if you already know the fundamentals of like really basic IT. So if you can, and just have a look at what the course content is, but if you can skip over it, save yourself a few dollars, skip over it. Scribster says, hello sir, what is the best cert for a hacker? Well, Scribster, the best cert for a hacker is the OSCP. Next question. Mr. Moo, hey DC, I've been watching your channel since the beginning of time and your time and support is appreciated. Thank you, I appreciate that. My question, what path would you recommend from security analyst to security architect? Oh, security architect. Oh, okay, this is an interesting one because I recently had an offer for a position that was as an assistant to a security architect. And I thought it was very interesting as a role itself. Oh, jeez. Messages everywhere. It's happening. Oh, I won $2. Okay. Chinese New Year's popping on my phone at the moment, so bear with me. Yeah, so security architect. Okay, from security analyst to security architect. analyst, you're going to probably have to do the analyst position for a couple of years, to be honest. You're going to have to stick around for like 3 years minimum, because architects, you know what, most architect jobs are based on experience. So if you're sort of working your way up towards an architect role, usually you have to have a lot of knowledge of how a lot of different systems work. So when they look at architects, and when they were looking at me as an assistant to an architect, it was as an external consultant position. So I wasn't going to be employed by that company. I was going to be like an external assistant to the architect. So he just wanted someone to bounce the ideas off and probably to blame if something went wrong. But what they were happy about with my personal professional profile was that I had networking experience, I have a lot of automation experience, I have tons of cloud experience, and I also have that overall cybersecurity SOC team experience. So what they wanted was someone who could essentially look at the entire environment, not just the security side of things and not just the networking side of things, and work out from there how to build this system for them. And I mean, I make it sound like I would have been doing all the work, but the architect would have been making all the big decisions and then asking me for advice on certain things, or what do I think about this, or you know, bouncing ideas basically. So it's kind of like you kind of need to have a lot of experience of a lot of different technologies to become an architect, as well as like quite a few years of experience. It's not something you just sort of get certified for and then become an architect. It doesn't quite work like that, unfortunately. Okay, another question that always gets asked that I love answering from Manis and Mohit says, basic laptop requirements for learning the cybersecurity. Okay, you can literally use, I've said this so many times, you can use any computer, anything. I mean, my computer, I want to get the camera out and move it around. My computer is this, what is it? It's a Dell something laptop, right? It's nothing special. It's a terrible laptop. And oh my God, someone tipped me $2. I'll answer your question in a second. You can use any computer to do cybersecurity. Literally anything, whatever you want. All right. To this guy's question who just tipped me $2, have you met Joe? I don't know. Who's Joe? What a random question. I've met a few Joes. I know a Joe who just had his birthday yesterday or the day before. Apart from that, no idea. But I haven't seen that Joe for years, so I don't think you are talking about that Joe. Next question. What cloud knowledge or very would complement cybersec career? Okay. Cloud knowledge that would complement a cybersecurity career is things like Azure DevOps, the AWS DevOps stuff. Anything actually with different systems. How do I explain this? Okay, building like virtual machines in AWS is useful as far as a cloud technology goes. Network environments with cloud backends, like cloud management, is really, really good. There's a huge market for that. The whole Azure system is just like, it's pure gold. It's beautiful stuff. So yeah, there's some interesting questions coming in here. It looks like the trolls have arrived in the chat. Let's have a look. Engineering with Beamer, what up? Oh my God, he's changed his channel name. Engineering with Beamer, what up, dude? Welcome to the live stream. Please be nice. Bjorn, I am Joe. Hi, Joe. Ash Chasm. Hi, I forced my parents to buy me a new laptop. Now I don't know where to start. Oh, mate. I'm sorry, I can't take that question seriously. So you forced your parents to buy you a laptop. Okay, I'll answer you seriously, even though I'm pretty sure this is just rubbish. You should start with Try Hack Me and complete as many of the machines on Try Hack Me as you can, and maybe build a couple of virtual machines on your laptop with if it's a good laptop, I mean, maybe you can boost yourself up and build yourself a couple of machines, you know, build yourself a Kali Linux and play around with Red Hat or something, or Fedora or one of those, and just have a crack, mate. I mean, you got this new laptop, just go nuts and enjoy yourself. Okay, Saleh Al-Bati. How to get CEH certification. Okay, first, shut your computer down, because the CEH is absolutely worthless. Do not get it. I've been saying it for a long time. The CEH is a terrible certification to get. Just focus on the CompTIA Security Plus if you want to start with a certification. Card ZZZ. My good friend has said, Daddy, what's the best cert for cybersec? Uwu Owo. The things I do for $2. The best certification, Card ZZZ, is the CompTIA Security Plus, closely followed by the OSCP. I hope you enjoyed your answer and listening to me read out Uwu Owo. Matt Gray, DC, come to Tassie. I would come to Tassie. I've actually got a couple of friends who moved to Tassie like last week or 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I actually really want to go to Tassie, because there's also some really sick craft beer places down there that I'm super keen to try out. Speaking of craft beers, I'm going to be back in 2 seconds. I'm going to go get myself a beer because I'm running out of moisture. Alright, I'm back. Just put my headphones in. Alright, beer for moisture. Cheers, everyone. Happy Thursday night. Alright, next question. Monster John. Good friend, Monster John. Welcome, man. Okay, after completing a computer science bachelor's degree and acquiring the Sec Plus, CCNA, and OSCP, what would be a realistic entry job into cybersec? A realistic entry job into cybersecurity would be as a SOC analyst, or even a network security engineer, or just as a general security engineer. God damn. $50. You're crazy. You're crazy, Jackson. Yeah, so that would be the entry level job that you should expect as part of finishing your degree. I've lost my train of thought because old mate just tipped me $50, which is out of control. Thank you very much. You're nuts, but thank you anyway. Buy some more moisture. I'm drinking plenty of moisture right now. Maybe I'll sell like cybersec bathwater or something next. Who knows? Cyberlytical, £5 or €5. €5. Thanks, man. Not a question, just a shout out for DC's Discord. Highly recommend getting into a community that can help you through cybersec. That's awesome, man. Thank you for the shout out and thanks for the €5. I do really appreciate it. Yeah, the Discord server is absolutely slapping. It's really good. So, I mean, I always plug my Discord server, but it is honestly a really good place to learn. Like, there's people in there all the time doing different sort of like bug bounties and helping each other. People ask questions. People answer pretty much every question that comes in, as long as it's not Black Hat related. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. I mean, jump on in the Discord. There's a link in the description. Discord.gg / oh dear, / DC Cybersec. That will get you there. All right. Samarth Dad says, which certification is best after the EJPT? It has to be the OSCP, man. That certification, EJPT, is pretty much made just to get you ready for the OSCP. So that would be my go-to. There's a bunch of people in the Discord now, apparently. Let's have a look. Oh man, someone just sent me another red packet. Say, hey! 258. Alright. I love Chinese New Year because I just get money. It's good stuff. Oh, by the way, I'm like super close to 46,000 subscribers. So if you aren't already subscribed, please do subscribe and let's get over the line to 46,000 subscribers. That would be awesome. Okay. Daksh Mishra says, what's about work-life balance in cybersecurity industry? That's a good question. I'm going to pick up the mic for this one because this is a question that is asked a lot, and it's something that no one really knows the answer to because it depends on yourself and where you're working and how much you push yourself towards applying yourself every single day. So I'll take myself as an example. So when I go to work every day, I start a little bit early and I always finish just a little bit late. And the reason for that is because the time that I spend during the day doing the task is time that I've spent not particularly learning anything. And to stay ahead, I need to keep learning. So with each client, I need to pick up a little bit more than what I knew on the previous visit, and I only visit each client once every month. So I need to learn as much about their environment and how it can be improved after the pen test is complete to go over their different stuff. So I'm not an influencer. I'll answer you in a second. So the work-life balance on average for most people is you wake up at 7, you get to work at 8 or 8:30 or 9, you work till 5 or 5:30, depending on what the job is, and you work that entire period through the day. You have a 1-hour lunch break, you go home at, whenever you finish work, and that's it. The work stops there. There is some places, like a lot of the contracts that I do, where I have to do on-call periods, and that is very common as well. So you have to work like some weekends you will be on call on the phone and you will have to fix whatever is happening at that time. And it may not be entirely cybersecurity related. It might, encroach into something else in cybersecurity as well. So back to the original question, what's the work-life balance of cybersecurity? It depends on you, it depends on where you're working, it depends on how much you want to push yourself to be better at the end of the day. I would also highly recommend not going too crazy on trying to learn new stuff and trying to push yourself too much, because you would just burn yourself out. And I would never recommend someone burning themselves out. You have to take everything with moderation, right? So, yeah. Okay, Zoltan Holder. He tipped me 51 Australian dollars. You're insane, dude. How do you deal with being an influencer? I don't consider myself an influencer at all. Saying that, I have met a few people in the streets. I've shaken a few hands here and there, and I've met a few people for drinks, you included. We had some soju, which was pretty good, and a whole bunch of scotch. So, I mean, if that's what being an influencer is, which is basically having fun and meeting people, count me in. I'm all over it. I'd love to do that. But if being an influencer is someone who's, I don't know, like those typical influencers on Instagram, that sort of shit, not an influencer. No, thank you. All right, Ruhel Khan tipped me $1.99. Thank you very much. You didn't put a question in there, unfortunately. So I don't know what to answer or anything there, but yeah. All right. My company is providing CH and I don't have any other option. How good is it? I mean, if they're giving it to you for free, you might as well do it. My argument with the CEH is that it's pretty useless as far as the certification goes. When I did mine, I learned absolutely nothing. And I was actually in a fairly similar situation to you where the company that I was at asked me to do it as part of their SOC induction. And they were like, you need to do this certification. I was like, okay, I'm going to do the CEH then. So I did it. And as I was learning, like going through, I'm like, this is just rubbish. Like it's not that good. But actually going back, I want to talk a little bit more about work-life balance. You can easily go from doing like a 30-hour week to doing a 90-hour week and just absolutely grinding. And I find with myself, hold on. Moisture. I find with myself that when I first start a job or a new contract, I go so hard. I'm like going nuts at that job. And I'm like going out of control, trying to push myself to learn everything and anything that I can and squeeze all of that information, sponge it up so that I can basically be at a level that I consider good enough. And I put these crazy expectations on myself, which is not healthy at all, because after the first month, I'm just so stressed out and I'm so burnt that I just can't push myself that hard for another month or even another week. It's too much. All right. Aref is spamming the channel. I will answer your question, and if you spam again, I will ban you. So the question is, how many years of experience do you need to be able to do contract work? Okay, that's a good question. I will answer that. So to do contract work depends on what sort of contract you're doing. So if you're doing contracting as an external consultant or a security professional or whatever it is, or maybe like I did a contract as a SOC team lead for, it was meant to be for 6 months and I ended up being there for almost 18 months. And it was a pretty good contract. I enjoyed the work. And to get that contract, they were looking for someone with 5 years of experience and a few key certifications. The OSCP was one of them, as well as experience in leading teams before and experience in SOC teams. So they were mostly after just like previous experience in jobs that were similar. And that's the case with a lot of different contracts. They really look at what you have done previously and how that will fit in line with what they currently want. So, for example, if your previous experience is working as a network engineer and you're applying for a SOC analyst, they might be like, maybe not, because we would have to train you on all these different SOC systems, which might be a little bit tricky, and it's just not going to be that easy to get into, to be honest. It's going to be really, really hard. Bjorn says, have you ever been to a Turkish prison? The answer is no. I have never been to any prison, ever. Touch wood. Hopefully I never go to prison. Okay, this guy is copping a fat ban. can't read anything because this guy is just spamming over and over. So annoying. Why do you do this to me? Mate, stop spamming. So annoying. Okay, this guy says, I loved your network security engineer versus cybersecurity engineer video. Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, I thought that was a fun video to do anyway. I definitely enjoyed it for sure. So, okay, next question: Kali in a VM or as primary OS? I always go for primary OS because I prefer just like being able to boot off a disk. So not as my like main daily drive. My main computer is actually just Windows 10. This computer I'm using now is Windows 10. I have an Ubuntu WSL, the Windows subsystem for Linux, installed on it, and it works pretty damn good. So that's what I use. And then I have a Kali bootable SD card. I'll see if I can see it on my laptop. It's here somewhere. I'll try and do it without turning my laptop off. There's an SD card somewhere in the side of it. Oh my god, $100? What's wrong with you, dude? Don't give me that much money. I'm gonna have to start giving this stuff to charity or something. This is nuts. Alright. There's no question with that. He just dares Zoltan to also tip me $100. Don't be crazy. Don't do it. Alright, I'm looking to ban this guy from the channel at the moment because it's extremely annoying. It's not working. That's so annoying. Alright. How do I make someone a moderator of this? That would be better, I think. Alright, anyway, let's answer some other questions, seeing as this guy won't stop banning fucking typing shit. I will ban you though. As soon as this video's over, I'm absolutely banning you from this channel from ever talking ever again. So, you're a pain. Sampath Kumar says, what type of jobs can we expect with a CH and what type of jobs can we expect with a CCNA? What is the better certification for beginners? Forget the CCNA. It's just not that useful as a certification. It's good as a stepping stone and it's good for... That's about it, really. It's good for some HR teams, but most HR people look at a CH and they think it's a very basic certification and it's not really worth the money it was paid for with. So if I was going to choose out of a CH and a CCNA, hands down I would pick the CCNA. Absolutely the CCNA. What the hell? Michael, you son of a bitch. Why do you do this to me, mate? Come on. I'm going to shout out Codingo's channel because he's an absolute legend, and for some unknown reason, he's tipped me $101. He's absolutely nuts. Apparently, he's lost his mind. But thank you anyway. And yeah, go check out Michael Skelton on YouTube and Twitter, and also yeah, just type in Codingo or click on his name in the chat here and find his YouTube, and definitely have a look at his videos. They are freaking amazing. I don't know why you've tipped me $101. You must have like tripped or something. I don't know. This is like the stepsister in the washing machine type situation. You just accidentally slipped into that washing machine and tipped me $101. But I don't know. Anyway, next question. I'm in sophomore year in high school currently, but do you think I should go for a CS degree and then cybersec degree? I probably wouldn't choose to do both a cybersecurity degree and a CS degree. I would probably just pick one or the other. Like, unless you've got a whole lot of time and a whole lot of money to burn on degrees, you don't need to have both. If you want to do like a better way to do it would maybe be to do like a bachelor's degree in computer science and then progress to like a master's in cybersecurity. That would be a better option, but it's really not required to get a job, but it's pretty cool. So yeah, ran out of Pentester Lab subs, had to do cash. You're nuts, dude. But thank you, I do appreciate it, and thank you for having a great chat with me a little while ago. I appreciate that a lot. All right, next question. Daksh Mishra, do you still solve machines on platforms like Hack the Box after working for so long in the market? Yeah, absolutely, dude. I love doing machine. I don't do Hack the Box too much because I find them hard and I want to have fun. And sometimes the ones that are too hard, I'm just like, I can't do it. I'm just like, this is too much for me. I can't be bothered. So I usually do the easier ones on Try Hack Me because I enjoy them more. So yeah. Zoltan, what the flip, dude? You guys are all insane. You guys, I've never seen so many high tips ever. This is nuts. I'm probably banking like $600 or something so far. This is crazy. I'm gonna have to give this away to charity or something, or buy some people some subscriptions to Try Hack Me or something like that, because this is nuts. You guys are out of control. I don't need this money, so I'll give it back to you, I promise. All right. What's next? What's the next question? Pew Pew goes to Sunny Coast TAFE. Cool, man. It's a good TAFE. I went to South Bank TAFE before I went to QUT, and I actually really enjoyed TAFE. To be honest, I know a lot of people give shit to TAFE and say like, oh, it's like the idiot's degree and blah blah blah. They're all full of shit. If they haven't done it, they don't know. And it's actually really useful, hands-on learning. I really enjoyed TAFE, and anyone who says that TAFE is shit they just haven't done it themselves and obviously don't know anything about it. So, all right, this guy, sir, preparing for the OSCP exam with their official material. Any tips to pass OSCP exam, because it's quite hard. It is quite hard. I failed the first time myself, and I'm definitely not a genius. I'm not smart or anything. I should have just tried harder, to be honest. So, apart from the official learning material, another good way to go about doing the OSCP is to practice on Try Hack Me. They have an OSCP pathway, and it is absolutely fantastic. It's a really good learning pathway to get to the OSCP. I know the guy I was talking to a couple of weeks ago, who had just got his OSCP that day. He was doing the OSCP practice labs on Try Hack Me, and he said it definitely helped him to get that certification. So, yeah. All right, someone's saying setup tour. I'll give you a quick setup tour. I'll just move my shit around a bit here. Bear with me one sec. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. So, here's my screen. I'm running, Windows 10, Streamlabs. Here's my desk. This is what's on my desk. There's my phone, my mic. You probably can't hear me because I'm miles away. There's my keyboard. It's nothing crazy special, but it does lots of little glowy things, which makes me happy. Yeah, I really like this keyboard. Whoa, going blue. I prefer the purple at the moment. I'm a big fan of the purple. Over here, there's a light shining up here. There's a phone up there. That's actually a phone. And then you already know what's behind me. There's degrees, some lights, there's a couch, and there's my dog. The table is one of these ones from IKEA that you can raise up or lift or whatever. The beer that I'm drinking is Stone and Wood. It's my favorite beer. So, yeah. All right. We're good. Alrighty. We're back. That was fun. Okay. Parash Sharma, can anyone with zero experience in IT make a career in cybersecurity? That's a very good question. And gaining experience is definitely one of the hardest things to do in in IT at all, really, to move your way up. So yes, you can get in without any experience. However, it is quite hard, especially these days. It's getting harder and harder to get a job without any experience. My recommendation to you is to hit up local IT companies and try and gain some experience, maybe working on weekends or after hours as just a side gig while you're studying to try and gain that experience. That's the best way to go about it. Yes, I know I need some mods in here because people are just spamming it. I normally just block everyone, but unfortunately there seems to be some sort of problem with my YouTube live stream where I can't read any of the chat in the chat. I can only read it in Streamlabs, so it's kind of like bugged out for me, but whatever. Alrighty, next question is career map to become a good ethical hacker to get a good job in big companies. Alright. Actually, I'm going to answer another question first. Josh Van London, how old are you? I just turned 33 years old last week. So yeah, happy birthday to me. Alright. Yeah, I know you're GCC, Bjorn. I can't give anyone mod at the moment, so I'm just going to have to deal with the spammers tonight, unfortunately. Back to the question. Career map to become a good ethical hacker. Okay, first of all, get a degree if you can. If you can't, that's unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. Next, get a CompTIA Security Plus certification, followed by a CCNA routing and switching, just because it's quite useful and it will get you other jobs. And then while you're applying for jobs as like a network engineer or a network security engineer, or even like a level 2 to level 3 managed service provider technician or engineer or whatever they want to call it, try and grab that experience and work towards getting your OSCP. From there, you have all the certifications you need to become an ethical hacker, and you can start working on different projects. That would be the way to go. Also, actually, on the topic of projects, the other day I was talking to a guy who had some crazy project ideas, and he put them in front of a potential employer, and they ate it up. They were like, these projects are fantastic, and they were projects that applied to the real world, right? So like situations at work where he could use these project or lab ideas to better the company that he was working at and potentially get a higher position out of this job just by having those different project ideas in there. So, I mean, that's just awesome. So good on him for getting that, and definitely, if you have some project ideas, give them a crack. Okay. Who are these people? Discord's too active. I'm not in my Discord at the moment. Maybe I should open Discord and get some guys in there. What do you reckon? You want me to open Discord? Let's get into Discord and see if I can bring some of the guys in to help answer these questions. All right, hold up. My computer's loading, so you're gonna have to bear with me a sec. Alrighty. If you guys aren't in my Discord server already, the address is discord.gg/DC Cybersec. Jump on in there now. I'm going to bring up a screen here so that you can all see and talk to each other and see who's talking. So yeah, let's jump into Discord and see what's going on. You guys are crazy. Alright, I'm not going to go in the boosters chat because it comes along. Alright, Hacker, welcome dude. You're on the live stream. Feel free to jump in. Oh man, Codingo, dude, you're nuts, dude. How much money have you got to be blowing? Because Twitter said so. Shout out to Jackson and Zoltan. You guys are all nuts. You guys are crazy. I can't believe this. This is absolutely nuts. I can't believe someone just tipped me $133. That's out of control. Give me a sec while I set up the Discord stuff. If you want to jump into Discord, jump in there right now.
Sup, David?
Sup? How's it going, bro?
Hey, do you like the money?
You guys are fucking crazy. I don't know what's wrong with you. You've lost your shit. You're all going insane. Alright, hold up. I'm setting up Discord.
Stream's a bit laggy, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Also, did you see Michael's donation?
Yeah, $133. He just threw in $133. He's nuts. He's lost it. He's lost his mind. Alright, there we go.
He doesn't know what's coming.
Just wait.
You guys are absolutely crazy.
Jackson, mate, you're spending too much. Like,
Nah, bro. Michael did it, so gotta up it. Let me.
Yeah. you guys-
BTC just takes so long to clear the blockchain. So give me a moment.
Oh, you're doing Bitcoin Cash.
how much Red Bull have you been drinking, Jackson? Like, because I know we got a couple of trays. But,
None so far. Oh my god, everyone's.
Wow. This
Dude,
is
make sure that can't sound like spam goats or something.
Try not to swear too much so that my video doesn't get demonetized. Not that it actually matters now that
Yeah, no, sorry.
not that it matters too much now that there's like at least $600 in here, but
toilet and I come back and like 300 people have joined. God damn.
this is nuts.
Well, the stream is lagged, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So
Is it?
we'll have to. Oh, there's that.
I'm not getting any lag notifications. Oh, 70%
Completely
Slow
frozen.
frames.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll start turning stuff off. I think it's because I'm in here, so I might jump out of this voice chat, because I think Discord's killing
Yeah,
it.
do it, man.
Fair enough.
Alright, sound.
Yeah.
Alright, I think that should be better now. I think my Discord was absolutely bombing it out somehow, because there was so many people in the Discord chat, so I had to jump out of there. I promise, if I don't give this money back to you, I will use it to buy myself a better computer. Terrible. I'm joking. I will give some of this money back, for sure. Okay, either job is necessary or we can do full-time hacking and pen testing. Do you mean black hat activities there? Because I would definitely recommend not doing anything black hat or illegal, because it's only going to be a world of pain and it's just not fun. So just don't bother. How to do internal pen tests remotely. If you already have access to an internal system, then you can still do it remotely. You just need to either like get in through either like a VPN or social engineer your way in or something like that. So, yeah. Are InfoSec jobs in trouble due to AI? No, they are not. AI is not, like, everyone seems to think that AI is going to take over everything in cybersecurity, but it's not the case. I've said it a few times before. It doesn't quite work like that. It's not quite that crazy. I'm pretty sure my computer is like completely bombed, so I don't know if I can continue this for too much longer, unfortunately. I'll just close a couple of things here because I'm really struggling. Yeah, I'm aware of the lag. I don't know why at the moment. See if I can fix this up a bit. Thanks for becoming a member, dude. That's awesome. Thank you very much. I'm trying to fix up this stream at the moment because it seems to be just bombing out, which is no good. Alright, that should fix it, hopefully. Can you guys hear me at all, or? Wow, my computer is just absolutely fucked. I'm trying to fix this stream. It's my computer is just struggling hard at the moment, unfortunately. To answer the what certifications do you have? My certifications are, if you go to LinkedIn /c/DC David Lee, I think it is, you will find exactly what certifications I have. But I have like CH, CompTIA, Security Plus, OSCP, CCNA, CCNP, a couple of other random vendor certifications. Just a few. I've got a few certifications, but most of them I got as a result of having to get them from different jobs that required it. So yeah. Saber Idris, thanks for becoming a member and for the $50. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, still trying to fix the stream up. Unfortunately, I think it's coming good. Restart the stream. Can anyone? Is the stream working again now, or is it bombed out? Still a bit laggy. so annoying. How do you see the cybersecurity world post-COVID? I don't think that COVID itself is making that much of a difference to the end result of COVID at the moment. So I reckon that COVID has already made its impact to cybersecurity, and those changes will continue to be the same for a very, very long time. So, for example, like when COVID started and everyone started working remotely, so I'm just reading some of these comments and I'm getting so distracted. So when COVID started, everyone started working remotely, right? And external systems for different organizations became an instant target, right? They were already targets before, but they became more of a target because that's how everyone was accessing the resources at where they worked. So if you could take down someone's remote access for like an entire company, you were onto an absolute winner, because you'd be able to just completely bomb that whole company's work and, I guess, flow of work, and potentially their entire rate of income. So, yeah. Is the stream working again now? Because it was properly bombed for a little while there. It's perfect. Good. We got there. The computer came back after its little heart attack. I have no idea what happened, but it's kind of funny. All right. Who's next on the questions? All right. I'll answer this guy. In India, there are always more jobs in blue side of security. Cyber audit roles are also there. Yeah, there is always more jobs in the blue side of cybersecurity, I find. However, I reckon things might change a little bit in the next few years, with blue and red becoming more or less one and the same thing. Instead of it being so split out, I think that jobs in the future will start taking the blue and red together all as one. So people will have to know how to hack and how to defend at the same time. That's how I see things moving, and I think you're not going to be so segmented into like attack defend. It's going to be a little bit more of, it's all one big happy family of cybersecurity. All right, next question. Hey there, I recently finished high school in 2019. I'm currently studying a Cert 4 in cybersecurity. I just wanted some tips to land me a help desk job or IT support role. So you just finished high school, currently studying Cert 4 in cybersecurity, you want to land a job. What's stopping you from applying for like help desk roles? I mean, there's plenty of help desk roles out there that don't require any experience to get started. So that would probably be a very good way to start and get experience. My advice to you on getting a job and trying to work your way into a job without any experience is to become a more presentable person. That's usually the biggest kicker in landing yourself a job, to be completely honest. I'm just trying to see if I can stop people from spamming, because it's really annoying. Alright. Vingardium Chadiosa. Do you smoke weed? No, I don't, because if I did, it would ruin my... it would ruin my chances of getting jobs and passing drug tests, which do occasionally happen. So passing a drug test is pretty important to me. What is the best source to learn ethical hacking? I already answered that question. Everyone is low on money, man. Not everyone can just pay 600 plus US dollars for people on the internet. What's that? Pay part of my OSCP. No. Sorry, mate. I mean, I know I just got tipped a whole bunch of money, but I'm not paying for someone's OSCP. I would more likely share the money equally and at lower rates, like Try Hack Me subscriptions, because they're only like $10 and I can give a lot of people a $10 subscription to Try Hack Me rather than one person all of the money. It doesn't quite work like that, sorry. Alright, in your work life, had you any work colleagues with autism and hold full-time position? I don't know. It's not a question that's ever come up, and it's not something I would, even if someone where I was working said to me, I have autism, I would be like, okay, like, it's none of my business, and it just doesn't affect me at all. If whoever the person is doing the job and they're enjoying it, what have I got to say about that? I don't give a shit if someone has autism or not. That's not up to me. It's like actually none of my business at all. Alright. I'm trying to read the next question, but there's a lot of spam. What's a real expectation for an entry-level position? I have a bachelor's in computer science and 1 year in IT experience. As far as cybersecurity jobs go, you'd be looking at something like a SOC analyst position. I would say that would be your go-to position with that much, like 1 year experience and a bachelor's degree. I think that's a pretty good place to start. One sec, I need to close some of these tabs because things are starting to struggle here. Alright. With new data privacy law coming up here in Indian firms are coming up with more data privacy roles. Okay. Is that a question or I'm not sure. I should start a Twitch stream. Maybe I will. I mean, I haven't really bothered with Twitch much, if ever, before, to be honest. I've just never really been too bothered about it. Just because I find it just another platform where I need to find another group of people to watch my videos. So I mean, I don't really want to start again. It was hard enough starting this channel than to start another one. It's a lot of effort and I'm really lazy. So maybe. I do have a Twitch channel. I'd never use it. Alright. I found the stream, so now I can hopefully start banning people. This should work out nicely. Cool. I'm going to assign a few people as mods so that they can add moderator. Alright, Bjorn, you are now a moderator. You can start banning people left, right, and center. It's up to you, man. Who else is going to be made a mod? Let me find another mod to start stopping the bullshit. Alright, here we go. Card ZZZ, you are now also a mod. Congratulations on becoming a mod. And Zoltan Holder, I'll give you a mod as well. You can be a mod of this live stream as well, so we can try and keep things rolling. Alright. Let's keep this ball moving, shall we? How to start with bug bounty hunting if already experienced in web app pen test. Well, that just gives you an advantage as a bug bounty hunter. As a bug bounty hunter, you actually don't need any experience to get started. You just need to apply yourself to start learning, just like everyone else who wants to do bug bounties. So, just basically just do the job. That's all there is to it. Stephen Kelly here says, to answer the autism question, yes, there are tons of people in IT on ASD. Probably. I mean, I have no idea. I don't think it's something that's going to stop you from getting a job or doing great. I don't see it as a setback at all. I think you'll be fine. Oh, excuse me. I think you'll be fine, man. If it is you that you're talking about with autism or whatever, just have a crack. Go for it. Okay, I think the stream started lagging again. Ugh. Yeah, I think it's because I opened up Chrome so I could set some people as moderators of the chat. That should fix it though. Oh man, it's really bad frame rates. Alright, that should be better. Alright, we should be good. Where is Captain Misconfig? I have no idea, man. Ingham, make me mod. Oh, Sid's here. Sorry, man. I would have made you a mod, but I couldn't scroll up far enough to where you would talk to us. So, sorry, dude. Next time. Alright. Who is my favorite YouTuber? My favorite YouTuber of all time, or my favorite YouTuber of all time is probably, it's a tough choice between a couple of people. In cybersec, probably Stock. I like Stock the most. He's definitely my favorite. All right, let's open some red packets from China. Let's see if I can make some money here. Nothing on that one. Nothing on this one. Oh, wait, oh, 1 RMB and 49 RMB cents. Hell yes. That's fantastic. Go me. All right, let's go back to favorite YouTubers. I do actually have a list, and I wrote it down just the other day because I was trying to work out who my favorites are. I think my favorite all-time YouTuber is Mark Riviere. He does live streams where he does like loops. He creates like beat loops, and it's freaking sick. He's so good. I would highly recommend checking out his videos. And his song "In the Summer" it slaps. It's a good song. All right. Let's see if the stream is good. Stream quality good. We're good. We're back to good. All right. Beginning certifications for network security for a fresher. Start with a CCNA and routing and switching, and work on getting some vendor certifications like the what's it called? Checkpoint certified administrator or something like that, as well as the Palo Alto one, because Checkpoint and Palo Alto are probably the two larger vendor